Into port in Tenerife, Canary Islands. It looks like we're going to have a beautiful day here. We'll take you on a tour of it.
In the 13th century, he was looking for protection against the Arabic kingdom because they were getting stronger and stronger. So, in the name of God, this Pope gave this land to the Spanish kingdom and the other Macaronesian island to the Portuguese kingdom. But it was already people living here. It was people that came to the island from the north of Africa. They were bereberes. They were guanches. That is how we're gonna call it. Today, in our tour, we're going to visit the North Valley of Tenerife. This kingdom, Taoro is the place that we're going to visit today. La Orotava, Los Realejos, Puerto de la Cruz. This kingdom was the toughest of the 9 old. I'm gonna pass it to you. And the king of this kingdom was Bencomo. Bencomo was the name of this tough guy who was the last one to be down fighting against the conquerors. Let me do a small break. Do you see that white building in 2003? And it became the symbol of the city. It's not the only building that we have from Calatrava in here. We're gonna see another one on our way back. But he also built the memorial for those who died in the water. We're gonna have a better view of it, so you will take better. Don't worry. So, the conquerors came here the 1st of May of 1494, and they celebrate the first Christian Mass 2 days after. You know what happened? What day it is? The 3rd of May? The 3rd of Holy Cross. Holy Cross of Tenerife. That's why we're named like that. So, the conquerors came and they built a big wall with 3 main castles. San Juan Castle, San Cristobal Castle, and Paso Alto Castle. Of these 3 castles, we only have one still, which is on the other side of the Opera House, so we will see it on our way back from the attack of other conquerors and pirates, because also many others tried to conquer us. Any British? The British Army tried to conquer us in the lagoon, and it was one of the only places they found where we don't have scorpions, where we don't have other things that could came here from the African coast as well. We don't have big animals like deers or bears. We don't. And then the worst thing you can find here is poison mushroom. Important buildings, like for example, the first university, the first, and the way that we have. And they make a lot of wine. As soon as we get closest to Puerto de la Cruz, the agriculture is going to be a little bit different. The most that we're going to see are banana groves, as we're going to see on our way there. This area, we're already in El Sausal. It's one of the fanciest places in Tenerife. It's where, you know, the rich people live at, the rich people of the north, because the south is a little bit more expensive than this. But this place is where the rich people live, because they all have view to the Atlantic Ocean, as you can see on the right side. That's why I live in the town next to them, where the poor people live at. Okay, look to the left. All of them are vineyards. See? Graveyard. Or a graveyard? No. Grave. It's not a graveyard. I'm sorry. Graveyard. Matanza, it is the place where the 90% of the Spanish troopers died. It is the volcano Teide. You say Teide, I think. T-E-I-D-E. P-E-I-D-E. That's how we spell it. Teide. It has that name because the Guanches, who has their own language, used to call it Echeide. And it was a misunderstood between the Guanches and the Spanish conquerors. They thought they called it Teide instead of Echeide, which means in Guanche, the house of Guayota.
Bananas, yeah. Well, not all of them, but you know this color? All that you see with the same color are bananas.
Water. We have miles and miles of tunnels where we get that water from. Then we also have desalination plants, and we also turn the gray water to irrigate, for example, the golf courts or things like that. But the 90% came from the rain and the snow. What is the population here? And let me tell you, in the whole Canary Island, 3 million people living, and only in this island, 1 million of them. So the 49% of the whole inhabitants live in this one. I think it's because it's the biggest one, and one of the two main ones. But it can be for other reasons. I don't know. Statues are the idols, and on top of it is the dazzling princess. And the symbols in the middle are Guanche symbols they used to draw on the caves. You were going to be able to see all the bananas surrounding. Someone is asking me what is the typical food here. You know what? We have a powder called gofio, which is made by smashing wheat or corn or both together or mixing other cereals, and with that powder we make our typical dishes, like for example escaldón. Escaldón is made with gofio, and they put a little bit of green mojo as well. Almogrote. Almogrote is also typical from here, and it's a cheese paste that we mix with red mojo. So good, it's really good. If you have a chance and you find a restaurant that it has almogrote, ask for a little bit. Also, I can explain you about our barraquito. Remember our coffee? It's made with condensed milk, a little bit of liquor 43. This is optional. You can ask with or without. Then it has a little bit of milk, coffee, the foam of the milk, a slide of lemon peel and cinnamon. So you mix all of that. That is our typical coffee. Barraquito it's called. The owner of the Loro Park is also the owner of the Siam Park. Siam is how Thailand used to be called before, and it is also Thailand inspired. Now, as I told you, on the left side, we're gonna be one of our beaches. This is Punta Brava. This is how it's called. Brava, it's rough because the ocean here is, well, not the ocean, but the tides is really strong.
Wow.
See the black sand? These are our type of beaches here, black sand. You know what happened to me once? This is a history, just to let you know. I was doing this tour. now we're going inside. We will drop the people that is gonna stay in the city. I'll let you know where. But the other ones can come with us. We're gonna drop you at the ship no more. Okay, right in front of us is the green bridge that you have to cross to go back to the ship, and then follow the blue line, okay? It's easy peasy, easy peasy. You don't need to get a taxi. It's a walk, like half an hour walk at least, but this is the way to go. So this is the place you have to cross, okay? Now we're gonna drop you off a little bit far from here, but if you follow the blue line, it will guide you to the bridge. And to go back to the ship is the same way, okay? You see the blue line? And it's a green one too, but follow the blue one. Alright. Have fun. You gotta be quick. As quick as you can. Right in front of us is the green bridge that you have to cross to go back to the ship, and then follow the blue line, okay? It's easy peasy, easy peasy. You don't need to get a taxi. It's a walk, like half an hour walk at least, but this is the way to go. So this is the place you have to cross, okay? Now we're gonna drop you off a little bit far from here, but if you follow the blue line, it will guide you to the bridge. And to go back to the ship is the same way, okay? You see the blue line? And it's a green one too, but follow the blue one. Alright. Have fun. You gotta be quick. As quick as you can.